was in the stew, bro.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Yo, I'm kind of starstruck right now.
Dude,
don't be.
Listen,
bro.
when I tell you this boy been geeking, dude, straight geeking.
Dude, seriously, since Josh Sadiq put us on to you,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, on rotation every single day. And I have a job where I can listen to music. So, like, while I'm doing my work, I can have music playing.
What?
Bro, you're in my playlist. I showed you before we even started,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
On rotation, Wasted
Yeah.
is my favorite song, bro.
So after he put us on, after Josh Sadiq put us on, he
What?
just texted me the link to your stuff and just said, "That boy good." And I was like,
I'm
"Fuck
telling
yeah,
you, bro."
dude."
Yeah, I think I even messaged you and I was like, dude, you're more than good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I mean, I got to stay humble. Like, I built the good boy off of being like, you know, in my mind, it's like, okay, it's good, right?
Yeah.
Or it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is more of an opinion thing through the way I see it. You know, you can say, okay, boy, you hard, you amazing, you the best. And I'm going to take that like, okay, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, you know, I just want to be good. Like when somebody play me, like, man, that's some good music. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reaction that I want. Or there's some bad music. You know what I mean? Like
that's a good side to have, though, bro. Like trying to stay humble through everything, man. Like I think that's so fucking important.
Yeah.
It proves the work you're putting in is worth it. You know, like I don't know why prior, but I just listened to That Boy Good, right? And I listened to that whole album on repeat, and I don't know why, but like sometimes you'll listen to an album and you'll forget, like, oh, maybe they got more music. And then I started listening to other albums. Another amazing song, bro, Heart.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song, dude.
Oh yeah.
You have so many individually good songs, and I was talking to him about this before you came on today. I was like, what makes you so good is, one, you don't have to rhyme if you don't want to, and it still makes sense.
Yeah. And
your flow is like, it's so hard to describe because it's not like you're sticking to a certain rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
You're flowing,
constant,
but it doesn't sound like
it's a
you're
constant
like,
change, but you make it flow. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not. It doesn't sound like you're like, oh, I like this other guy's flow, so I'm gonna add that to what I'm doing. It sounds like you're doing what you're wanting to do on the track each time. It doesn't sound like you're trying to.
It
doesn't sound like somebody else is like, do this.
Nah. And I mean, that's probably the only thing I take to heart in my music. Like, don't tell me what to write. You feel me? Like, you'll never. I blow up. You'll never hear. If you ever hear, man, Rashawn got a ghostwriter. They lying. Like they utterly 100%. Like lying. Like because I'll never let somebody write mine for me because it always comes from the heart. It always comes
really
from,
feels that way.
You know what I mean?
It hits
like,
that way too. You know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I can't like I don't know. I appreciate it because. I wish people would just understand, like, you know, it's more ways to rhyme, like, you know what I'm saying? You can play with words all day, bro. You feel me? It's a craft, you know what I'm saying?
And you skip up cadences, too. It's not just, like, the way your voice sounds. It's not the pattern it sounds. You mix everything together. It's so fluid.
You said something earlier, too, that hit me after you said it, is, like, the way, like, Kendrick will just talk over a beat almost.
Yeah, bro.
And you'll sit there and listen to it. He's like, that's the way I feel about your music. And I was like,
Word.
oh, that makes so much
like
fucking
some
sense.
people I feel like you have to listen to and they have to rhyme.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I'm listening to this dude, but only because he's doing this and this is what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels like you're not a person that's in a box. Like you're like, hey, this album's gonna sound like this, and people are like, damn, that's different, but it doesn't sound different than him.
Yeah.
He sounds unique. I mean, he sounds different, but it's not like that's him.
Yeah.
You're different, but yourself.
I mean, and that's me. You know, in a sense, it's like that's the label that I want. Like, okay, he's doing him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't if you can pinpoint it, then that's when I started feeling some type of way. Not necessarily like the comparisons or nothing like that, but it's like. When it's like, oh, this is his sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. I just try and go in. If I can write the craziest thing, that's what I'm aiming for. You know what I'm saying? You
have like if I had to pinpoint like a thing that doesn't pinpoint it, you groove. You know what I'm saying?
It's the funk.
It's
the funk.
Exactly, bro.
That's
It's
word.
a vibe, and I hate that that's so overused nowadays. But you have a vibe.
But yeah, you have the definition of vibe.
You don't have a cookie cutter sound where it's like, oh, this sound isn't going to be good in 3 years.
Right.
Yeah. You have a vibe that feels timeless. Like that shit seems like it's going to ride.
Yes, I try and go for it, bro. Like just different sounds every time. Cause I mean, you never know. You know what I'm doing right now might not even be accepted in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know the music industry changes a lot, and I know the expectation of what they want to play on the radio, or you know what I'm saying, what they want to broadcast to the media platform. You know, you get on there and you see new album out. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like to get on those measures, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like,
bro, it's crazy hearing your sound, like the quality of it, that you're not.
Yeah,
I couldn't even.
That's very true. Look, because whenever I was listening, I was like, bro, it sounds so like the mastering, the recording,
like, in a weird way, it doesn't sound like it's
shout out Oblique, man.
Yeah,
telling you that's the engineer. I mean, cause I don't know. I keep it like straightforward. I try and mess with like at least 1 or 2 producers from each, you know what I'm saying, for each album or something. Mm-hmm. Engineers, I try and stay with one person that I've helped or has helped me develop my sound. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's like, I know every time I go in the studio, I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I know how I want it to sound. Like, I practice these songs, like Hair Like Wool, Wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of those, bro, I'm telling you, like, I was at work writing a song, and when I was done, I'm rapping the verse, and then if I gotta go back, I'm gonna re-rap the verse and rewrite something. I'm telling you, bro, it's a lot of pinpoint techniques that go into it, bro.
I can't even imagine the kind of like I was thinking about this weirdly enough in the shower. I was like,
no, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Dude, it's because I was listening to your album, Pimp Named God, and one of the songs just had me thinking like, dude, we come in here into this studio and we produce like an hour each podcast, right?
Yeah.
Bro, but it would take you guys so much longer to produce an hour, but it's because you guys put so much more into each second.
Word.
We're literally saying words. And it makes me feel cheap that we're doing this.
Yeah.
And it's...
But it just made me appreciate, I'm like,
how much
you don't know how much goes into each second of every music.
Word.
Well, I think honestly, because like back in the day... Back in high school, when After Party, I don't know if you know those boys, Gordon and Caillou, After Party.
They live across the street.
Gordon lives across the street. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but, literally across the street.
Or you know Lil Root? Yeah. So they're homies with they're part of like 777 and everything like that.
Okay.
But back in the day in high school, that's what kind of when they started getting on, right? And like producing and stuff like that. And I would go over and hang out with them like after school, like just fucking off, chilling in the studio. And like to hear how long, even just producing a beat, right? Just to lay down a beat. Yeah. How long it takes to run out an entire song like that, dude. I mean, it would be like 4 days before they're like, get through. And then they're like, no, this needs to change. And then they're continually working on it. So it's like,
and I'm sure some come together like that. And then some take months. You may never finish.
And it always go like that. Like I don't have my own studio. I'm still working on getting everything that I need. But, you know, when I did, I produced More For You. Like, well, I didn't produce it. You know, it was just a bunch of YouTube beats, and I was making sure they was free and stuff. And sometimes I'd even try and contact the actual producer, like, yo, what do I got to do to purchase this? Just because
you don't want anything to come back.
Yeah, nah. And on top of that, it was just like all I was thinking of was trying to do everything right. You know what I mean? Like, there's just the process of music in itself. Like, I wanted to own the masters, and, you know, I wanted to produce my own stuff so that I own the masters even more. And, you know what I mean? Like, so it was just like, you know, when I had it, I had time to go back and do all that. You know, going to studio sessions, you only got it, you know, you got an hour or 2 hours, whatever. So it's like, we're going to have to keep coming back. But I'll play the song over and over, you know what I mean? Just to make sure I got all my shit straight.
Yeah. You know, no time constraints on.
So before you go into like studio time, say you guys already settled on a beat. Do you get to have that beat beforehand so you can work on it before you go in, or do you have to only work on it while you're in the studio? Like, do you have no idea what it sounds like, and then you're live in the studio and you're like, oh fuck, this is what it sounds like?
Well, yeah, and
or do you get like a rough master?
Well, what do you mean? Like, do I like hit the producer first and then get the beat, or do I wait in?
Like if I own the studio, and you were like, "Hey, I want to rent some time."
Yeah.
Like, will you guys decide on a beat, and I'll send it to you before you even come in, so you have something to work on before you come in, or do you have to do it live here?
Nah, I generally I'm already talking to the producer. Like, you know, I've yet to have like something produced for me by the engineer.
Okay.
That's mixing and mastering. So I generally already have the beat.
You have beats,
something written. You know what I mean? So I really come in the strap prepared. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it on.
And that's also a time thing too.
Exactly, and that's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would prefer to just come in and not have to sit there and listen to the beat and see what keys need to be changed. You know what I mean? If it's already there, I just go ahead and write to it.
Like sleep on how much it takes.
Yeah,
bro, I remember watching. I don't know, like this was probably 4 or 5 years ago, but there was when MGK's album is called.
You talking about the mini doc that came out with it?
It was a 10-12 minute video of him and DMX coming together to make Demons, which is one of the like songs on that album.
Yeah.
And they met in the studio and they basically like they sat and talked for like an hour, basically back and forth going through beats and shit, and then like they cut everybody out of the studio and just vibed for like an hour and a half, just like sitting there smoking, fucking writing shit down, like busting shit out, and they came out with a song that night that became a fucking banger of a song.
Yeah.
But to see the behind the scenes of like all the stuff that went into, okay, try this on your verse, or let's try this with this beat, or you know what I'm saying? Like and that kind of shit is so fucking, dude. That kind of stuff.
I feel like that's next level too, though, bro.
Yeah,
I mean it's a lot.
You're not even thinking of what happened to even get the beat before that even happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like what vibe went into making the beat? Like somebody had to like. I remember. Watching a documentary on J. Cole, like making a beat for 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Mm-hmm. And he's like sitting there making the piano part of the beat. And he's just vibing. I mean, it's cut to where it's like a 3 or 4 minute part of the video, but it's like him just being like, and you can hear what ultimately the song's going to be like, and how it's just not there yet.
Yeah.
And you're watching like, the progression.
Damn, you can hear like, oh shit, that's what that's going to be.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that's not it. And then he like scraps that.
Yeah.
And then like, I think Timbaland came out like last year. It might have been this year where he had a beat and J. Cole heard him doing a beat live, because Timbaland does these things where he goes live on Twitch and he'll do beats. Like he'll produce a beat live and it'll just be gone forever because he's doing it live for the show, right?
Yeah.
And J. Cole heard one and he mimicked it. He heard it and then made it at home. Dude, and it made the album, bro.
Have you seen the Timbaland videos of like him uncovering beats to different rappers? Like he's got one with Kevin Gates, Jay-Z, like
him all these now?
Just like giving these rappers beats, revealing beats to them, and they're like,
I haven't seen that video,
bro. And then you're like, oh fuck, that was the song on that. You know what I'm saying? But like for the first time they get together in the studio, and he's like, yo, check this one out, and plays it, and they're like. And, they get the, like, stank face on or whatever. And then they start rapping on top of it. And you're like, oh, my God, dude.
Dude, you know what you need to do right now? And I don't mean to be telling you what you need to do.
Hey, look, I'm all open for suggestions for sure.
You should try to video record some of the stuff you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So, ultimately, when you are big and you can look back and be like, yo, these are my albums I was doing back then, or my EPs or my singles.
Yeah.
Like, perfect, right? It was perfect or perfection?
Perfect, yeah.
Perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Like, recording stuff like this was me in the studio then. People would die to see shit like that when you're big, because they're going to be like, where'd he come from?
Right.
They're going to say you're an overnight success because they don't see the work that you laid in.
Right.
Well, I mean, you already have such a portfolio now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're way more music than I thought somebody local, like... like I was saying earlier, I don't even think I finished the point, was like That Boy Good, and I didn't realize like that album sounded so good, and I was like, there's no way that's a single album, like that's your first album. So then I looked back and I saw you had singles, fucking albums, EPs, and it's like, good grief, dude. So you put in the groundwork. Like
I got to, bro.
If I was you put that kind of like quality and quantity of music out like that, dude, like,
and that's the goal, because it's like I do see like Baby Keem, for example, for, I don't know, me, not to say, and I can't say I'm not jealous, and maybe this is me speaking for some jealousy, but I've always wanted to work next to Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like, he the one who put me on, like, you know what I mean, from his early mixtapes, like K-Dot and, you know what I'm saying, C4, when he remixed the whole, like, Lil Wayne, all the Lil Wayne's tracks, like, old shit, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I heard it, I was like, bro, this is something I've never heard before. Like, not on the radio, not from my mama CDs, like, I've never heard this, you feel me? So it's like, I'm trying to figure out what this is, and then I see Baby Keem. I'm like, man, this man producing for Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce, bro. Man, it's 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 17, 18. And it's like, it make you wonder, because I went back. You know, that's the first thing I do is like I see an album that's finna pop, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to see what he did before this. Like, I want to see, because to me, it's like prequels, like movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't watch the last part of Harry Potter and then
not expect to get everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like I want to see what bro been doing. He only got maybe like 1 or 2 albums out, and I'm like, man, I wonder what he's been doing from before these years. You know what I mean? And so it's like just having music. I feel like it's just all sequels. You know what I'm saying? Like when I dropped my first little mixtape, I wasn't necessarily getting all this love. I would have begged to be on a podcast. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, I know I got to put my work in. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously what it is. So, you know, I dropped the next album. I get a little bit more praise, a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, fan base. And then I dropped That Boy Good. And it's like, okay, bro, you starting to go crazy now, bro. And it's like, but it's like, I be so fearful that it's like, do I gotta stick to this? Like, do I gotta stick to the whole, you know, whatever the loop was on That Boy Good, like whatever the scheme was, do I gotta stick to this, or can I keep branching out? And I feel like, okay, you can keep branching out, bro.
Dude,
like,
you don't have a box, bro.
See, I think that's why people are so gravitated towards your music, because there's no streamline, there's no or box, or you know what I'm saying. It's just constant exploration.
You're making a path similar, and we're always gonna relate this to people everybody knows, just so they can like get it,
understand.
But you're making a path, I think, similar to like how J. Cole is. Like if somebody tells me to listen to a J. Cole song, typically, and I know this sounds weird, it's a good person that is telling me this. It's not somebody being like, dude, did you hear the new Lil Pump? I know you're a shitty person. Don't talk to me, dude. Now I can't hold any weight to your words, you know. But like me and my boy Nod, which is a friend of his, like we're all really close, and musically we'll bounce stuff off each other. And if he tells me to listen to something, I don't have to check, or in my mind I don't have to wonder if it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good, and in my mind I'm like, when is the soonest I can listen to this? So you're the type of music that me and him or us three would share. Like that's shit what like I think. That. And
share that shit, bro.
Dude,
share that shit.
Shared,
yeah, share that shit, bro. Share that shit, bro.
And what I'm getting at is like, I've been in parking lots where people was like, hold this CD real quick, and they're like, give me $20. And I'm like, all right, now I don't want to listen to your music because of the way you approach me. Right?
You feel me?
But your music it's going to be harder to spread, but when it gets spread, it stays.
Right. That's my goal,
you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like if
it's going to be a slower road, but it's going to be paved.
Right. And that's the goal, dirt. Bro. It's crazy. It's a lot of this shit I've written, bro, like just writing down lyrics, bro, like a lot of this shit come to fruition, you know what I mean? So it's like, even like I made a bar and spoke, I did speak about, like, you know, paving the way for some, you know what I mean? It's some old shit. I probably can find it, but I said the shit, you feel me? So it's cool to hear like the same type of expression come from somebody else, because you know I know I'm doing something right, bro. Telling you, it's hard for a local artist, dog. Like, cause
dude, it is.
It ain't nobody to teach you. You know, I wish I could. Back in the day, wish I could have walked up to somebody. Hey, man, take the CD. Let me get $5. You feel me? Because I knew my shit would have been good, you know what I mean? And I know how to talk to people. I know how to approach and sell something, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially the music, you know what I mean? That's the one thing I've prided myself in as far as the skill set, like being able to sell my craft, you know what I mean? So I wish, bro.
Bro, do you know Ziggy?
DJ Ziggy?
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. I'm trying to tap. I'm trying to tap in
up right now, and it'd be dope if you could get on.
I'm trying to tap in. I'm not.
Ziggy's our boy, bro.
Word.
Yeah,
man. Look, I ain't even gonna look, because I'm sure he's look. What up, Zig? What's up, Ziggy? What's up, Zig? You know, fuck with me.
You know what's up?
Fuck with me.
This is real music sitting here in the chair. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro. If I could get on with Ziggy, that'd be a whole nother milestone for me, bro. Because that's, you know, as far as shout out my boy. Y'all know DJ Cool Ice Water?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm gonna send y'all some shit. I'm gonna send y'all the account. But DJ Cool Ice Water, bro. That's who.
Is he here?
He's in Fort Walton. He ran the Green Door right now. He's DJing for the upscale cafe lounge out there in Fort Walton. Damn, and but as far as like believing, bro, like cause he used to be one of like the supervisors or mentors at the Boys and Girls Club that I went to. And around then, you know, I was just freestyling. Everybody was like, "Hey, freestyle, do the," and I'm like, "All right, bet." You know what I mean? And it was one time they put like a whole studio in there. I'm assuming for, you know, him and his group that was making music, but they let us come in there and record, you know what I mean? Just to play around. And I just fell in love with the process, you know, and I'll never forget it. It was like me, him, my mom, a bunch of other mentors in there, some friends, and they was like, "Man, we got you." You know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure you da-da-da-da-da. And, you know.
That's how you started?
Basically, like I'll never forget. I was in the school. I was coming from school, and a dude ran out. He was like, "Hey man, Mr. D wants you to come do a freestyle." Da 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 da. And I walked in there. There's another cat in there. He was doing the freestyle, but I guess he was acting shy. So I came in. I got the and then like, but you know, I didn't know his wife. I guess she had maybe a contract, some type of contract, but she had a contract with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
Right. And so it was like, he introduced me to her. She came up. Fuck? And this, I'm in middle school, bro.
Yeah. I was about to say, how old were you?
She's like, I found the new Bow Wow, bro.
I'm in middle school, bro. I'm telling you. And I probably looked just like him without the braids, too. Skinny and little, short as hell. You feel me? Like, still short, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Hey, but we ain't need to talk about it, bro.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm going to keep that on the hush. We sit down. We ain't going to stand up yet. But nah, she came through. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess he told her about me because I don't remember like demonstrating any skills or nothing for her, but she was like, yeah. She's like, who do you like? Around that time, it was Wale. I was bumping the More About Nothing, and
dude, the album About Nothing, bro.
Yes, sir. That's who put me on that lyrical. That's really who put me on the lyrical shit.
Helium Balloon, dude. I fucking love Seinfeld. First off,
yes, sir.
And then I fucking love Wale, and that couldn't have been a better marriage.
Wasn't it a song called like Super something? I can't remember, man. It was one. I think it was More About Nothing though. I know I was bumping that.
Okay.
That project. Like,
I'm gonna look it up while we're talking.
Yeah, I want to say it was something, but she was like, "Who do you like?" I said, "Wale." That's my boy. That's who I've been bumping. You know, 25 Wives. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I was going crazy for his music, bro, because it was like I ain't never heard nothing like
that
this.
Shit fucking hits different though, don't it, bro?
Dude, keep him on the Need to Know. I can't even remember.
I don't know. It ain't on this one. It ain't on this one. It was on there was a mixtape. Cause this the album About Nothing. The More About Nothing, it had like a bunch of people and it was like showing a silhouette, everybody's shoes, and it was on the mixtape. It ain't on this one. I don't even think I really played this one.
Dude, that one fucking
I'm tripping. Dude. I'm tripping. This 2015,
Dude, that album I had
2015,
on repeat, bro.
Like,
bro, it's so good. The Helium Balloon song is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and chill and play that shit when I get to the crib, bro. Yes, sir. But she, you know, she was like, okay, I'm gonna send you a beat. Sent me a beat. I got the rapping, and it's on an old sound. The actual song's on like my old SoundCloud, like from back when I started. Yeah, it's actually on there. It's like it had a sample like, call me, come on in, you get there, and I fell in love. I was like, yes, this is what I've been on.
Middle school putting in this work.
I'm telling you, I'm like, my uncle.
You have a vibe to your voice, bro. Just then, and I know you're just fucking around.
Oh, I know. I was like,
I'm like, just you could say anything. You could be like pickles, and I'm like, okay,
I bet.
I was there, and that's where I got my start, bro. I made the song for Shawty. My uncle recorded me. And I sent it to him, and I just ain't never hear back. I ain't hear nothing from it since then. You feel me? And this is like 2013, 2012. You know what I mean? I ain't heard.
Where you at?
When you blow up, bro, it's gonna be like
it's gonna come back.
It's gonna be sitting in an email somewhere,
dude. And they're gonna be like, "Why the fuck didn't we do it, dude?" Somebody's gonna get fired because of that. Once you blow up, somebody be like, "Nobody read this fucking email," and they're gonna lose their shit.
Hope you fuckers get fired over that shit, because I could have been up there with y'all, bro, for real. Like,
Section 80 was the first album I heard from Kendrick, by the way.
Section 80,
I was the Night Rest and everything.
That was
dude,
after
ADHD.
To Pimp. Was that after or before To Pimp a Butterfly?
That was before
2011.
That was way before.
When was
like almost 10 years.
That was like 2014. Yeah. 2015. Yeah.
But Section 80, I remember listening to that, and I was like, what is this TDE
What was right before that?
Like, everybody on TDE.
Which one? To Pimp a Butterfly?
No, what was right before Section 80?
Overly Dedicated, but that was his first album.
Yeah. And them, I was on them all. I was like, Kendrick dead ass got me through high school, bro.
Oh, I'm saying, bro.
Kendrick got me through high school, bro. I'm talking about, and already I was on his old shit, like on like Spinrilla and my mixtapes is where he had most of his cold shit. I'm telling, if y'all can,
damn, dude, I'm trying to remember that there was like an old school app that was like supposed to be like SoundCloud almost, but it was all mixtapes and shit like that. That's where I heard like Lil Baby for the first time and G Herbo and all them boys.
I know what you're talking about, and I cannot remember the name. Dat Piff?
Dat Piff.
Was it Dat Piff?
It was Dat Piff.
And that's where I heard fucking like Free Crack 2 for the first time. Like all that shit, dude.
And then when I heard SoundCloud, I was like, fuck that SoundCloud shit. It's not that Piff.
Yeah, I was on my mixtapes for sure. I had it all, bro. Like that's when I heard that.
You need to try to get all that stuff. Like Drake just dropped that album.
With that Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
No, not that, but that was awesome.
Right.
I think it's called something like The Package or The Total Package.
I know what you're talking about though. It got
Care
like
Package.
Care Package. It got like a picture of a car on there or something.
10, 15 years. Like, that's not
Yeah.
recent, but people will listen to it and be like, oh, this is cool shit.
Yeah.
No, that's from the course of his whole career.
Yeah.
Like, he had shit on there from, like, Take Care and fucking just recent, like, you know?
Word.
That's what you need to do. You need to collect all these, like, SoundCloud, like, keep all this stuff.
Everything together.
Yeah, and
compile
I don't know if you would want to redo them or whatnot,
Oh,
but keep them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Bro.
you know, little tidbit since we here. That's what I wanted to do. Like I got a bunch of raps like that I hadn't put out on like the mainstream, and I was like, I just can't find the beat. So it's like I'm finding different beats. But if you ain't necessarily heard all the oldness, you know what I'm saying, it'll sound new to you. But I mean, it'll sound new regardless, just because it's, you know, different voice, you know, voice got a little deeper from back then, you know what I'm saying, cadence a little better so I can control my breathing and make it harder.
Bro, you have confidence on a track that is...
Yeah.
I wish I was confident like that. Bro.
Shit, man, that's just, I don't know, bro.
You're more confident on a track than if somebody asked me my name, I'd be like, Kodie.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how he asked. You know how he acted when y'all dapped up earlier. It's like that.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's Rashawn.
I was dead as
bro. All right, so we were talking about this earlier. The interlude on That Boy Good.
Yeah.
Is that
no, not interlude. Internet beef.
Internet beef. Not interlude. Internet beef.
Who was that on the beginning? Was that towards you or was that like?
Yeah, that was.
You have somebody.
What the?
That was
towards
that
you?
was that was
bro.
real, dude.
Can we talk about this?
We could talk about it, bro. Dude went live, and trust me, what you heard on the song was not even half of what the fuck this man really.
Dude,
said.
I was at work and I was like, oh, I gotta turn this off.
Yeah,
because like my boss was nearby and they were like, I'm like, excuse me. There's a lot of cussing going on.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and it was so hard. I thought it was so hard. Like, I don't know, cause it's like I'm hearing it right, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta kill this motherfucker. I gotta kill his ass. But I ain't kill his ass. He's still alive. I don't know where he is. It's not my business. You know, everything is squashed. You know, I'll skip to I'll tell y'all the beginning, but end of the story, you know, after all that, I see him in the club.
Uh-oh.
And he want to dap me up. He want to make peace. He want to make peace, you know?
Is that why it's called
And this the first time y'all seen
it?
Yes. It's on the internet.
Because it was all internet shit. It was so hard until it was real life.
Bro, it's that 21 Savage 6ix9ine shit, dog.
You know, and that's basically,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's how I took it, because it's like, you can't.
Yeah, you can't be talking all the shit like that.
You know, because I don't do that. Yeah, I'm not no internet beefer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he like, pull up. And I can't talk about that part. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was, you know, I fucked up. It was meant to happen like that because I put myself in that predicament. You know what I'm saying? I had heard some shady shit, right? You know, and I kind of took it like, oh, okay. Or he approached me with a question. He asked me if I was talking some shit. I said no. I told him who was talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like getting accused of shit I ain't do. Like, I'll let you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know snitching shit, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't got nothing to do with the courts, police, whatever. Like, this is petty. This is petty. He say, she say. Like, bro, I'll give you the truth. Yeah. You feel me? I ain't got shit to say about you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in here having a conversation with one of your partners. He's telling me this. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I get out of jail, and I guess he get out of jail, or maybe he was still in jail. I don't know. But bruh saw it fit to go tell Cud what the shit was. You feel me? And I'm in my bed when I hear this, when I see this live shit. It's like 3 a.m. And that's how I knew it was goofy, because one dude got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting ahead of myself. But okay, so he tells me, hey, you been doing this, that, and third? I said, no. I told him who was. And he ain't never write me back. Misplaced it. But I wake up and I'm like, I feel tried. Because one, you got my number. You can call me. You ain't necessarily, you know, we done sat down and smoked. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you acting like that? And that automatically led me to think, in the midst of their conversation, they was already talking shit about me. So I'm like, fuck you. That's immediately. I'm like, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He was fucking with this little chick. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna put her out. Truth be told, I'm not even gonna cap. Fuck it. I'm ashamed to even go that route because it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess they was having issues. I hit Shawty up. She told me they was separated. You know what I'm saying? Birdman hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Birdman hands.
Exactly what you're doing.
You feel me, bro? Birdman hands. Like, yeah, I'm finna get up in there.
Damn,
I got denied. So, you know, all of that shit transpired. And I ain't even really get what I was just trying to get some head. I wasn't really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I brought it up like that. But I let her know my true intentions. Like, bro, I'm just trying to get my dick sucked, shawty. Like, I'm not even okay. Excuse, can I? I don't, okay.
Bro, dude.
What's up?
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, just let me know,
bird in here.
Let me know, bro, because I really get losing. It's this shit. It's fucking peanut butter whiskey, bro.
That peanut butter whiskey.
Fucking peanut butter whiskey, man. But yeah, like, okay, I'm like, okay, opportunity time. Try and holler at her. She not digging it. Whatever. He goes through her phone. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the shit pop off. I'm telling you, bro, it's almost 4 a.m. I end up waking up, getting on Facebook. I'm tagged in some shit. Uh-oh, what is this? You know what I'm saying? It's 4 a.m. What's going on? And then that's when you heard the intro to the internet beef. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what's up, y'all? I'm like, not me.
He said, why?
Not me being in the internet beef. Not people tagging me. You know what I'm saying? So I heard this shit. I'm like, yeah, I gotta kill this nigga. I just
did you instantly think, bro, that's perfect right there?
No.
When you heard it, were you like, I gotta use that?
It was a situation that I would say tested me as far as the lengths I'm willing to go in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? To contemplate. I don't know how mad y'all have ever been to be like, I would kill this man right here. Or I'd kill this person. But I was there. But not because he calling me out saying he want to fight, but it's like I say, it's so much shit that I didn't want to put on the song just because if I would have, the song would have been about 8 minutes. Damn. Like, it was that, like, he went on a rant. And then it just killed me because he's like, normally this the type of shit that I get on here, rave and rant, and I'll let the shit go. But nah, that shit threw me. Because I was like, what's so different about this? And I guess maybe he felt like me and bro was cool, but it's like, if you really felt like that, you could have just called me, and we really could have had a sit down.
This
like,
got your number the whole fucking time.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe he just forgot. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro. I hope he's doing well. Blessings to him, his family.
I hope
you know, shit ain't that easy out here. So you know, I ain't got too much energy to waste on shit like that no more. But back then, it weighs.
I got time today.
You know, and it weighs so heavy on my heart because I ain't never felt like that. I ain't never felt to where it's like I want to get violent for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a protector, bro. I'm a defender. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fucking knight to people I love. Like, I ain't gonna. I'm taking commands. If they point the finger at you, obviously you did something to offend the kingdom. That's how I look at it. Like, you know, just to put it in analogy, like. Like if somebody pressed you, so you know, bro spoke on my family and shit like that, you know, so it kept me uneasy, you know what I mean? And a part of it, like my pops explained, he was like, well, he put it simple. He's like, any decision made out of fear is the wrong decision. If you scared and you want to act off that, or if you know, you can put it like, oh, I gotta get him before you get, that's scared. You scary. You scared that this man gonna pop up on you one day, you know. So it's like, and I agree with that. You know, it was part of me that didn't. So it's like, you know, it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? I done made some choices, and even then, I done backed out of those same choices because I realized this ain't gotta be me. You know what I'm saying? Part of me knows it's me because I went through with it partially, but I was like, it ain't gotta be me. I can be a different person. I can be a better person than all of that shit. You feel me? So instead of trying to be violent and just basically do some shit that'll probably put me in jail or worse, I was like, I'll just write about it. You know what I'm saying? I try and, you know, it's gonna be real events, so it ain't no need to sugarcoat, because this is really how I feel. I can't shake it. And so I found the beat, and it was dun-dun-dun-dun. I was like, this is it. And I wrote it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put the live thing in there. I was able to get the live from the Facebook, slap it on.
Damn.
Internet beef.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking.
I mean, it's an instant classic, bro.
Banger.
It's definitely a classic in your catalog, bro.
Word.
For
yeah.
Sure.
And it's wild. Internet Beef probably my favorite song off of it, just because it's like, this is hip hop. Like they was doing this back in the day.
Well, also it's so personal to you, like what happened. Yeah. So like it's more than just like, let me put some lyrics on this beat.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Make it sound
true
good.
True story. True story.
And it's really good because you teach a lesson of like taking momentum of like something that's happening to you and using it for you.
Yeah.
For not just what's
making it a positive.
Yeah, it's not just what's going against you.
I think the way you put that, or the way your pops put it, is like any decision made like that is the wrong decision. It made out of fear is the wrong decision.
For sure,
which
bro.
I feel like not a lot of people realize. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something that people think about a lot. Right. But like the more you think about it, you're like, oh fuck that, you know.
Cause I mean, people dying over bitches, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
People getting killed over miscellaneous shit. You feel me? So it's like, imagine me killing somebody because they said, I'll kick your ass. That and the third. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, imagine me killing 100%. Somebody because of what they said. Like, you got to be a dark motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah. I don't consider myself a dark motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can act that way, and sometimes I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, ultimately, I'm always level-headed. I'm always aware. You know what I'm saying? I know the goods and the bads of what's gonna come with this. I might get an enemy off the planet, but at the same time, what is that gonna do to me? What's it gonna do to the family? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think about shit like that. So it's like,
you weigh your options for sure.
Basically,
you're like, what is the best outcome?
Dude, just imagine if more people did that. Though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish more people thought that way. Before just actions, like thinking about. Damn, maybe this is not.
Play the devil's advocate. See both sides and see what really is.
You know what I mean?
Maybe this isn't the best decision.
You know, and that's it's I will say it's a constant struggle just trying to, weigh both options, because sometimes you want to go with your gut. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it could be a curse too. Like, it'll make you second guess yourself, or make you hesitate, and sometimes hesitating and second guessing ain't the move. And so I take it in stride. You know what I mean? I learn.
Do you watch anime at all?
Yeah.
You know Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
You're basically going through that internet beef situation is like Goku, bro. You're taking something that hit real hard and you're like, oh, I don't like this shit. You know? But then you got better from it and used it to your advantage. Like, I'm going to learn from what just happened.
Yo. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get better.
And like I say, bro, it's like, Goku got the power to kill a lot of motherfuckers,
Bro, and he only gets better every single second, no matter who you are.
You know what I mean? And even then, he willing to forgive too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, like subliminal messaging and stuff like that. Like, I watched a lot of cartoons. A lot of cartoons taught me a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So many, bro.
So it's like, just like watching, like speaking on anime, for example, Goku, he taught me, like, bro, even your enemies can become your friend, you know what I'm saying? And if you can really change their heart, like, don't get me wrong, I know this real life, you know what I'm saying? I know even if they do, it's always a possibility they can turn. But, if we just speaking on, what we can take, positive things we can take from what we see and what we watch, like, yeah, bro, like, you know, I wish I would have found somebody who was trying to tell me about my real life, and then, you know, I gotta fight the man, or, you know what I'm saying, now we best friends. Like, you know, now he's my reason for trying to get stronger, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
another cartoon, for example, and this is like silly to think of, but Courage the Cowardly Dog taught you to be don't
be scared.
Yeah, don't be scared, bro.
Do it for the family, bro. Yeah. Do it for the family. Oh, yeah, that was mine, bro. Dude, the 90s cartoons, Ed, Edd, and Eddie, that was me, bro.
Ed, Edd, and Eddie was my
I'm telling you, woke up every morning trying to figure out how to get $1. Like,
Hustlers like nobody's business. Jawbreakers, bro. Jawbreakers were a big gamble for them.
You know what I mean? And that's all they wanted. Simple things in life, bro. They wasn't trying to really
grass, fucking. They're just trying to get money for the candy store.
That's all they wanted, bro. Some money for the candy store. But it's like they didn't ask nobody. Yeah. They had something for you every time.
A grind, bro. They're putting in the work, dude.
For real, bro.
It's so funny that, like, now that I look back, I didn't even think of it then. I'm just like, bro, that's a funny cartoon.
I'm telling you, bro. And they all got messages, bro. Like fucking Kids Next Door. Like, dude, just trying to fight, dude. Growing up.
Yeah.
I wish.
Missions, bro.
I wish, bro. Just trying to save the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. We just trying to keep this youthful shit alive, bro. Don't come up here talking about we gotta brush our teeth. Don't, like, that was me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really took shit like that to heart. Like, I was enveloped in these cartoons, bro. So it's like, you know, I could say that shit stems to the writing and shit too. Yeah. Just being outlandish, bro. Like, I wish, bro. I wish.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing in the laboratory?
Damn, man. Johnny Bravo was the shit too, though, man.
Dude, especially Hey Dexter. Arnold.
Oh yeah.
See, taught you that if you keep a tight circle, you don't need nobody else.
4 quarters, baby. Bro. I don't need 100 pennies, dog. You know what I'm saying? Word. Hey, 4 quarters, son.
That's for real. Give me everything I need.
Yeah. Gerald. Hey Arnold.
You feel? See, that was my thing. I didn't watch Nickelodeon like that. Like Cartoon Network, that was the station.
I only watched a few from Nickelodeon, and I do believe this one was from Nickelodeon. But there was a show called Recess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched that one. I think that was Nickelodeon because I don't think it was Cartoon Network.
Nah, it was Nickelodeon. They was
then I got real big into Toonami. Toonami, because you get all the Dragon Ball Z movies. You would also get like Inuyasha sometimes.
Yeah.
You like old school Toonami. You would get like Ronin Warriors or like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Dude,
for sure.
There was some good fucking anime on there. Yeah. Of course, that was just like what we would be fed as Americans. Which, like, a lot of people are like, yeah, that's just basic anime. But that's what I grew up on. That's all I had.
Right, nah.
I had basic cable, if that.
Adult Swim, that was me, bro. I did not want to go to bed when that shit came on. I get to watch Family Guy. What? Like, bro.
Yeah, and what was it? Robot Chicken?
Yeah, Robot Chicken was a crazy series.
Family Guy, Futurama, Robot Chicken. Dude, they had fucking... There were some weird ones that I, like, still never to this day found out the names of, but it was just, like, such strange shows.
They had one show that was Squidbillies was my shit. I don't know why. It was just something about
Boondock
some country.
Saints.
Yeah. They had one show about like a jail, like the dude was like running the jail or something. He always had like a purple suit on.
Oh, that was
I can't remember.
Hell Jail.
Was that what it's called? Something? I can't remember what
it's a weird name. I know. And then they had like Tim and Eric show. Yeah. Then Loiter Squad came around like I want to say mid-teens, like I think it was like 2013, 2014ish.
I think it was 13.
It was like a year or two after like fucking Goblin came out.
Yeah, that Loiter Squad was hard though. That shit just cracked me up, bro. I used to talk about my boy like, bro, we need to get a camera and we just need to go around doing shit, bro.
Dude, some of the skits still.
Oh, I know, dude.
Still hit, dude.
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you. I ain't seen Loiter Squad in so fucking long, boy.
Like when Tyler's trying to do a recipe and one of the ones and the girl interrupts him.
Keeps interrupting him.
And he's like, bitch, would you let me finish?
Yeah. Let me finish making. What is he making? Like a waffle or something?
I think
like
it's a pancake,
it's
dude.
It's a pancake. Or she's like,
it's something stupid simple.
Yeah, no, it was a waffle, bro. He made like one waffle, flipped that bitch one time, and I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. She keeps interrupting him. He's like, will you please let me finish making my waffle? Like freaking out.
There's so many good shows on there, but yeah, that like shaped my childhood a lot. Is there anything you're working on that's gonna like you feel like you've been working on for a long time that hasn't hit the right like finalization in your mind? You're like, I've been working on this beat or this song, and it's just not ready for this album. It's going to the next one. It's not ready for that one. Is there something that like maybe it's like
you're
maybe
carrying
not your
on? Maybe
it's not your masterpiece, but it's like something that means a little more to you.
That you want to take your time with, type
like
thing?
There are some people that are like, oh, this song's a little too open for me. Like I'm putting a little too much on this song.
No, I mean, I've always been pretty open. You know, like I mean, if I had an answer, it really just be me, like myself. Like you know what I'm saying, like trying to get rid of my walls that you know that I put up on myself. Like okay, I can't do this because you know what I'm saying. Just trying to get myself in the right direction, like mentally. You know what I mean, but. Song wise, no, like That Boy Good might have been the project, like really? Because I was done with it like maybe like a year before I actually put it out. You know what I mean? Really? I was still just kind of bumping it, you know. And I'm glad because I was able to get different records on there that really fit, like Gold Grills and Pinky Rains. Like that came later. You know what I mean? Like, but a lot of those songs I had already written a year prior, recorded a year prior. Like I had a whole listening party. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't put it out for maybe like another 6 months or so. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, if anything, That Boy Good. But you know, it's out now and it did its thing and it really did more than what I thought it would. You know, part of me was like, yeah, this gonna be the one that's like, yo. But it's like I'm realizing, okay, it's way more than just putting out an album that makes you blow up. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I gotta fix. Those are the parts, like I say, that's like I would say I'm hindering because I didn't want to go through that shit. Like I dead ass wanted to skip the whole local aspect of being an artist. Like that part of me was like, I don't need that. I drop a hard album, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the parts that I'm trying to get out of my head because it's like it's work. You know what I'm saying? And it's time. So it's like if you don't got the work and the time, you're not going for it. I ain't had the time because I started so late, bro. Like considering the story I told you about the whole Def Jam chick and shit, bro, I started so late, bro. I could have been in the studio 12, 13 years old rapping, got all that shit out the way, and then by 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying, I'm up there.
Maybe it took you going through these life experiences to have something that merited the sound that was coming out of you, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I believe too. You know,
like maybe you would have been rapping about different stuff or being musical about different stuff, not necessarily rapping, because I feel like you're not like, when I think of you, I don't think of a rapper. I think of an artist. Okay. Like there are some people that are that dude raps.
Yeah.
Or that dude does country music.
Though. Yeah. It's a difference though.
Like it sounds like if you were to go and like your career would go according to plan, I feel like you would do more than rap.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
bro.
you would be an artist of like, who knows what you do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I don't feel like you'd be so stuck in a certain lane, you know. Like there are some people that are just suited to do that certain lane, but I don't feel like you're one of them.
Nah, and I definitely want to try different shit, and I feel like that's a big part of, you know, like my timeline as an artist, like throughout the years. Like I never really was like, okay, I'm gonna just stick to keep doing this. Like I always went like with the engineering, like I knew deep down I don't want to engineer my own shit, like, cause I want those sessions like you was talking about, like with DMX and like I want to be in the studio just chilling, smoking, listen to a beat, you know, you know what I'm saying. But it's like I wonder what it takes to do that. Like, can I even go in there and mix my own shit, or am I just gonna be one of those lazy fuckers who just come in there, hit record, let me, you know what I'm saying, like, which is cool. Some people do that, whatever, but. You know, I've always wanted to be all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I can go ahead and do my own mixing, own production, make my own beats, like hell yeah, I'll go for it. Like I'll do the Big Crit thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make my own shit from start to finish. Like I really will. Like but that's just come with the money, time, and knowing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's a struggle trying to get either one of those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, but learning it, I know it take time, so that's just what I'm slowly enveloping myself in, because I do want to be more diverse, you know, regardless of, you know, I know y'all say, okay, he can hit notes and he can rap and he on this level, but still though, like, if I can improve any little bit, I feel like that's one bigger step. Yes,
you know what I would really love, like as a fan of yours, like what I wish you could do is like, you know how Kanye came out with that visual album for Runaway? lost everything.
No, I was like, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
So,
does it have like females dancing in the video? Okay, I see.
Like ballerina. He had an entire album or entire. I don't even know what you would call it. Like it's a visual for the album.
Yeah,
but it's not a documentary. It's literally like a continuous music video for the entire album, as if he went from set to set to set to set. Right?
Like in one video.
Yeah, it's like a 30 or 45-minute video. You can find it. I mean, it's fucking Kanye West, of course you can find it. But
seems like
it would be dope as fuck if you could put visuals, like not just music videos to your songs, but like internet beef. If there was like a song, like a visual, like an interlude, like you know how people do music videos and there's like a 4-minute video before the video even starts, where it's like kind of giving you a lead up to like what happened, and then bam. And then like if fucking wasted, you're talking about like spilling a drink on your shirt, and now you gotta go change before you go to the club. Like, bro, if you could do like a visual, tell stories.
It's coming, bro. Dude, it's coming, bro.
I just wish as a fan, money wasn't a thing. You know, because you're being hindered by like. I mean, I don't know your financial situation, but I'm saying like if money wasn't a thing,
go for it.
The things you could do, bro, because you're like, money doesn't hinder your voice. Word. You got a voice or you don't got a voice. You got a talent or you don't got a talent. Word. So like that's not hindering you. So like what you can do with your voice when money's not an issue. Yeah. Imagine what you could do with visuals if money wasn't an issue.
Nah, and it's coming, bro. Like the dude who shoot all
my videos. Where are
you,
Jay-Z? Where are you, J. Cole?
You know what I'm saying?
Put this man on, dude.
Hey, look, they coming, bro. They
DJ Ziggy.
DJ Ziggy, that's the first. That's my first step into all that. Like one day, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him up.
One day, bro.
I'm gonna hit Root up. I'm gonna hit Gordon up, and I'm gonna hit Caillou up.
I'm telling you, bro. One day I'll be on the stage with Ziggy, bro. I'm gonna call it because this is one of the moments where you gotta speak that shit.
Dude, we want to see you shine, bro.
One day, bro. Nah, but
leave. We'll be there, dog.
Yeah. Oh God, bro, be there, please, bro. The more the merrier, bro. Like, cause that's ultimately that's what I'm here for. Like, I like to share this shit with the people who been fucking with me, like any way I can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, I'm gonna keep most of the money, but you know, if I can drop some bags on some folks, like,
bro, just to let you know, if you go to the Target on Blue Angel, I don't know, 80% of the people that work there know your name. Because I'm like, bro, you listen to Rashawn Stallworth? I swear to fucking God, like I talked to them and I talked to them about music, but I talked to them more about you than I did about like Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Bro, I swear to fucking God.
And he's the biggest fucking Drake fan, dude.
What? Like, I'm a pretty big Drake fan. Me and him Scorpios, so you know what I'm saying?
Dude, Scorpio fucking slapped. I love Views too. Yeah. Views had a vibe to it. Bro, Nothing Was the Same had a vibe to it. Bro.
Yeah, that Jaded.
Dude,
okay.
There's too many good songs, and it's like people are like, they feel like half of the album was really good, and then the other half was just a fill.
You gotta play it.
Shut the fuck up.
You gotta play the shit, bro. I'm a pretty big Drake fan. My girl, she don't fuck with Drake
matter to me.
Oh yeah,
there's so many.
That
good
shit
songs,
drove me crazy, bro. When he dropped the Michael Jackson feature.
Yeah, like who do you know that does shit like that?
Name one. Name one who got name. I mean, like I might give you $5. You name one more artist that got a Michael Jackson feature on it.
And right there, I felt like he stepped off Earth and transcended.
Oh, yes, sir. That was like, it. That was it. He performing in heaven right now. I'm telling you, bro.
He's like bigger than the Beatles, obviously, because he tells it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Most slaps than them.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was somebody on Rolling Stones wrote an article, and they were like, Drake is now as big or bigger than Michael Jackson ever was, even in his prime. Yep. If you're doing like comparison, like percentages wise, like even like with the growth of music and everything, he's bigger. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a bigger Michael Jackson fan than I am a Drake fan, but I will say, because I know it's hard for people to like let go of accomplishments. Not to say like it shouldn't be cherished, but it's like, you know, you still got to keep moving forward. You know, rest in peace to Michael Jackson, but bro's gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we still got to make sure that we give flowers or praise to the people who still here making that type of music that keeps other artists inspired and makes motherfuckers want to be dreamers. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Michael Jackson. All I wanted to do was be a dancer, bro. If I could hit the moonwalk on a fat ass stage, I would have felt like I've conquered life.
Dude, there's so many people he inspired. Like, just to name one that blew the fuck up, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, come on.
He was like, I can do music, but I'm also gonna dance. He was like,
right.
He mixed the two. Like, I don't know another person after Michael Jackson that did something on that level where he also danced on a high level. Yeah. It wasn't like he was like...
Yeah, with the backup dancers, you know, doing stupid shit. Yeah.
Like,
actually dance.
Yeah, he fucking is a legit dancer, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Word. Nah, yeah. Bro, Drake, though, I'll say... Just speaking on like the subject, because I don't like to voice my shit through no post. So, you know, shit like this, like, hell yeah, conversations, like, let's talk about it. Nah, Drake probably passed that though. Yeah, Drake probably passed that. Like, just realistically speaking, don't get me wrong, it's still some things that Drake hasn't done that Michael Jackson. But I mean, come on, man. The man's been in the game huge,
bro. You could put his top 100 songs.
Yeah.
His top 100 songs.
Oh, I know, dude.
And you're not going to skip one.
And that's the thing is now because
you won't.
And that's the thing now because it's a lot. It's easier to make music and mix music and master music.
Yeah.
The quantity of music you can put out in a shorter period of time compared to the 80s.
Right.
Bro, it's insane.
It don't level out. But even
then, like with Michael Jackson, for example, they're making something that they want to last all of time.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're
timeless.
A crazy amount of time on it because they want it to be timeless. Yeah. It's almost like making a movie to them.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
And they would make visuals, of course. Like Thriller had so many fucking videos for it. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah.
But like, I mean, that will be where I would say the big difference is like Michael Jackson videos kind of shit on Drake videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like his Too Sexy. It was a funny video.
Yeah.
But
but you're not getting that type of quality because
then also
it's dumbed down though.
Also, Michael Jackson didn't joke.
Right.
He wasn't like
he was
I touch boys.
Nah, he was dead. He was dead ass serious, you know. And you know, shit like that. Like I heard, you know, like when Eminem made the whole, you know, little skit, like the Guess Who's Back, you know what I'm saying? Like that way on the video, you know, he kind of playing on Michael Jackson's name, and it's like it's funny, but then you know, I'm hearing like Michael Jackson came through and bought Eminem catalog.
Oh, dude,
yes,
you know what I mean? Dude. And it's like Drake ain't done nothing like that.
Yeah,
not that I know of. I've never heard somebody say Drake done bought somebody's catalog.
If I am not missing this. Also bought the Beatles catalog.
He bought plenty of people catalog, bro.
And I'm like, shit is fucking awesome.
And that's why I say
energy,
that is the biggest dick energy you can have.
Big dick energy, bro.
That's horse dick energy, son. Dude. Like fuck it, I'm gonna buy that shit. Give it to me. Like what? Dude,
he's like, what y'all doing that music? That's cute over there.
Yeah,
that's mine.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why it's hard. I know that's why I feel like it's hard to say Drake has surpassed MJ because Michael Jackson was really bossing up on motherfuckers. Like you feel me? So it's like, okay, I ain't seen Drake buy nobody catalog. I ain't seen Drake get in no beef, and he's like.
Yeah,
go purchase that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael, but that just show you how serious Michael Jackson was with the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like that show you, bro. So it's like okay, you know, if we just speaking personally, I say Drake passed that. But you know, at the same time, Michael Jackson just still got them ace cards up his sleeve.
You know what would be the move now that Drake could do that would be equal to that, but just a level above it? It would be buying people's masters for them, not to keep. That would be the fucking move.
See,
start buying your friends' masters or who you really fuck with,
and give them back.
He claims Rick Ross is his favorite rapper now. Right now, that's what he's claimed. Right? I don't know that Rick Ross owns all of his shit outright. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, buy some of it outright.
Did I hear right that there was a Wu-Tang album that just got purchased that somebody's trying to release? Did you hear about that?
No, but a few years... I don't know if this is the same thing, but a few years ago, Wu-Tang created a whole album, but only sold to one person, and only they can listen to it.
See, but I think it just... it just got sold again to somebody else. I think that person who owned it just sold it, and they're trying to get it released. They're trying to release it.
Well, I wonder how that would play.
And I'm pretty sure that there's.
I wonder like how that legally would play out. Like
I'm pretty sure that there's another Eazy-E.
If they own it, they can play it now. If they've owned it, the masters, they'll do what they want with it. Yeah, so legally, it don't matter.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it if you own it, right?
Because what if Wu-Tang like emailed him or something was like,
well, shit, they don't own it though, you know.
How about you don't do that?
That's what Drake should have done, is bought that and then just given it to Wu-Tang. Wow.
Shit, I mean, you gotta realize though, Wu-Tang had some members on there that wasn't even in it for the whole contractual. You know what I'm saying? And that's what sucks about the music industry and hip hop is like I feel like motherfuckers is trying to take control like of people's craft. People you know, you might see me. And, you know, I can tell you, like, well, I was inspired by these people and these people. And if you ever talk to those people, I guarantee you they say, like, yeah, we did it for the money or maybe. But at the end of the day, they love that rap shit. They love that R&B shit. They love to sing. They love to rap. They love to dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you really do blow up, now you got to figure out who want your, like, you know what I'm saying, really want your talent, but just for their profit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But after that, it's like, okay, I want to do what I want to do. No, you can't, because I own that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
there's a lot of
fucking Prince had to change his name to a symbol. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm trying to think somebody else did. It was a female artist. Changed the whole, not Fantasia. I don't know why I thought Fantasia. It was some Miss fuck.
It's not Missy Elliott.
No, not Miss. It was. She changed her name from this to Miss this. Fuck. What is her name? Come on.
Miss Britney Spears.
No.
No, dude, I don't know that one.
Oh.
And that's to get out of it like a contractual thing.
Yeah, like it's because they own the names. Yeah, they own the likeness and the name, and so she had to change her.
She had to change her whole.
So dumb.
Oh man,
I don't understand why.
Whoever watches the live, please help me.
Yeah, comment this in the YouTube post or on the Instagram.
Yes, please.
The issue is like people don't read contracts, or they didn't back in the day. Like that's the same thing that happened with
Lauryn Hill.
Lauren Hill.
Oh. She changed her name to Miss Lauryn. Or one of the I can't remember, but it was one of the two. One of them she was Lauryn Hill or Miss Lauryn Hill, and then she changed it because somebody had took the likeness to such and such.
Is that for when they did the Fijis? Like they like had signed all.
Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not necessarily. I want to get into. Yeah, I ain't never been no buff on like just like facts on the background part because I just.
You might need to read up.
I'm gonna have to read up, bro.
Rashawn Stallworth.
No, sir.
Like,
fuck
Mr.
no.
Stallworth.
Fuck no. They'll die. I'll kill you, boy. That's my name. That's my real name, boy.
Make sure that people are really reading contracts, like if you ever signed to something or whatnot. But
nah, bro. And that's my thing. Like I'm gonna have it's gonna be so many motherfuckers like advising me as far as shit like that goes. I mean, I'm a reader, and I don't know how it works when you get to that table. Yeah, I will sit there and read that whole fucking contract in front of you.
Do you keep up with anybody from the Boys and Girls Club anymore? Like, do you have a mentor that you still like talk to this day?
Ice. I holler at Ice all the time. Anytime I got a show,
don't get far from him.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. Keep him close.
Nah,
because if you've known him for this long and he's still in your life, there's a reason.
There's a big reason, and that's what I know, bro. And so that.
And if y'all need lawyers or something, do that. But like, he's obviously not led you astray.
Yeah. That man a legend, bro. Like he from New York. You feel me? Like first turntables out there. Like he was dope. He was one of them pioneers. Like he a legend, bro. Trust me. And I know it's hard to always keep up with so much, you know, because we got so much outside of what goes on in this area right here. You feel me? So it's like, okay, I ain't tapped into him, but bro, really a legend, bro. Like if it's anybody that can teach you some shit, it'll be that guy. Like about this hip hop shit. It'll be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you found him, bro.
Yeah, found him early too, bro.
Yeah.
Found him early, so that's a blessing in itself, man. But
it's cool that like obviously he heard you rap early.
Yeah.
But he didn't push you to be like, hey, you got to do this.
Nah, yeah.
He let you live your life or whatever, and if you wanted to come back to it, you did, and
I did.
You know?
And he was surprised and saying like, "Boy, you fired." And I was like, "Man, I learn from the best." You know what I'm saying? Like, Nah, I'm tight on that shit. That's the one thing I make sure is that ain't nobody taking shit from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially my name. That's really all I got. Name, dick, and balls, baby. That's what I was given.
Dude, I fucking love your name. Your name sounds like
it's a mouthful.
Yeah, it sounds like it has weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it
doesn't sound like
that motherfucker better.
It do like
Rashawn Stallworth.
It do, bro. Like I don't know. Like my dad be trying to tell me history and shit. You know all the Star Wars. Like I realized it was like a Stallworth that like infiltrated the KKK and shit like that. That shit blew me. I think his name Ron Stallworth. They made a movie on it.
I was about to say, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I ain't never seen the movie. I seen the previews and just seen that. In Stallworth, I was like,
wait, what?
Dude, he was actually on Joe Rogan's podcast, dude.
Word?
Really?
Yeah, he's a black dude. He's a little thicker now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he talks about infiltrating it and talking to the people and helping people get out of it that felt like they were trapped in it.
Yeah.
I think I saw.
I do believe his name's Ron.
Yep, Ron Stallworth. I'm telling you,
bro, that's big, dude.
But you got like Dante Stallworth. I think he played like for the Steelers. It's so many Stallworths out there. So it's like beforehand it was Ray Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray Deuce just means Ray twice. But my babysitter, she used to call me Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? And, she long-term family member. Like, I love that lady to death. Miss Pat. Shout out to my dog, Miss Pat, because she held it down, with the healthy vegetables and the fruits and the, let me play a little Nintendo when we was chilling. That's right. Yeah, dude. Bro. But that's where it was. And I don't know. I think I was just trying to be like Kendrick Lamar. I was like, man, I want to use my full name. People allow it because I would have did Rashawn, but it was like Ray Deuce. I'm like, okay, that's simple. 2 syllables. You'll remember that. You'll remember Ray Deuce if you heard him and you was impressed by that guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. But I was like, but what if I can get on Rashawn Stallworth though? Like
that
dude,
shit.
I fucking love your name.
I wouldn't so much harder, dude.
Nah, yeah.
Like that shit's gonna stick forever.
Yeah, and as long as you can keep your rights to it.
Oh,
that's your fucking name, bro.
You feel me? Nah, what I'm saying. But see, the rights, you gotta sign that over though. Like somebody off
don't
deal,
ever
like
fuck up. Make sure there's always a lawyer present when you're doing contracts.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
if you ever do anything like that,
bro.
Like,
that's any motherfucker for future reference. Any motherfucker want to sign me, I got to have my masters and I got to keep my name. Like that, the shit that come with me. If it came from me, like talent wise, I gotta keep that. If it's my name or something, I gotta keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Like for example, 100%. Like we're obviously in the podcast world, we're not in music, but there are podcast production teams where they'll have like umbrellas of podcasts. So some of them will like bring on a podcast for a few years. So they'll tell them like, hey, we're gonna own half of your name or like half of the profit that you make for like the next 3 years, but after that, it's all you. It's back all you again. But for the next 3 years, we're going to try to push you, get you really big, and then make a lot of money off of you. But you're also getting a lot of money because you're getting this percentage of it. Yeah. We might get a bigger chunk than you do, but after those 3 years, it's back to you. Yeah. And then you can go, or we can renegotiate the contract, and then you can keep going. Yeah. I wish that's how music was. But guess what? Music industry.
You know what I'm saying? Shiesty, bro. And so you never know, man. Like, motherfuckers still be battling like with trying to get their masters. Like it was damn, bro. See, it's this fucking drink. I know it's this drink. A lot of this stuff I be thinking about, but I had seen an artist and she had just like maybe like 5+ years just been able to get like her masters and her name and shit back from the labels that she signed that shit to. Like I feel like that shit just dangerous, bro. Like dude, I mean, unless you got the right motherfuckers with you, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully when that time come, I know a other lawyer that I can call to proofread some shit, make sure I'm not losing nothing, tell me what the big words mean, so I ain't in the blind like.
That's the thing is like all the wording and the all that kind of shit, dude. It gets so confusing, bro. Yes, like trying to read that and you don't have any background in it, bro. You're fucked.
And you're fucked. You know what? It would put out a fire on a beautiful flame. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like it would take the talent so much stress, and then it would take away from the product. Yeah. And then it's like, what the fuck is even the point then? Because then if you're putting out the inspiration to the product, then it's like, what even put out? Like, why would you even put out? You're just putting out a vibe, and then people are gonna feel that it's not the same. they're not gonna like it, then they're not gonna come back, and then you're gonna be like, I'm not even gonna do music anymore. I'm fucking out.
Yeah. And that's how people. That's how to make people feel, bro. I feel like just the industry. Even T-Pain spoke on it, like, finally accomplishing his dreams, and he's saying motherfuckers telling him he ruined music just because he found the new way to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, you got all these industry motherfuckers feeling like they've been told you got to do this a certain way in order to stay relevant or in order to stay with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, okay, you got T-Pain that came in, and Auto-Tune's been around before him, but it's like, okay, he done made it to where it's like, I'm finna leave that. Oops, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's doing that? Nobody's got that. And then he featuring on everybody's shit. Like, round then, you can't necessarily do that. Or to those artists that was coming up to him like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like, people told them that. Yeah. Because why I can't? I just did. Bruh did it. You know what I'm saying? Why I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? But so you got people digging their fingers. You know what I mean? Like, and it muddied the game up, bro.
Dude, just because somebody hasn't done it or somebody can't, or say somebody's tried it and it wasn't successful, doesn't mean it can't be done.
Yeah.
Because you can
be
the first.
Look, Drake line, it's not about who did it first, it's about who did it right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that Drake said that shit and I was like, that boy is smart.
He even said that line about his fucking name, do right and kill everything. That's his fucking name, D-R-A-K-E.
No, I got it. No, I heard it.
I mean, it was in an early.
I heard it.
No, I know what you said. No, it's fine.
Nah, I ain't, and shit like that I don't be picking up, man. Like I always get with the straightforward messages. Like, I don't know if y'all know, a lot of my shit, I try not to use a lot of like
analogies and
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Just because if you miss it, then hopefully you go back and play it again, but you might not appreciate it the second time you heard it because, okay, now I got to think about the shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't like to think about shit when they listening to music, but it come and goes. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I don't know, man.
Did you hear what happened to Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah, that boy locked up, ain't it?
Yeah, it might be for life.
Free my dog.
He was about to have a tour, and I think it started October 25th or something like. But they're going to have to put it off because they're going to have to go to trial because he has, like, I think it's like a life and a half sentence, possibly, if he, like, it's guilty. Because he shot a dude in an ankle at a club, which was a security guard, and then another one he shot a dude in a butt. But it's, like, two separate shooting cases. Oh. Yeah. Well, the dude he shot in the butt was over robbery. I don't know the exact... I don't... But he faces up to life in prison, bro.
Yeah.
He's fucking young, dude. Even if he was 40, that's fucking young. I do believe he's in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, can you even imagine, like, right now, I mean, he might be, like, a hot artist right now, but...
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know where your potential or your peak is going to be. Maybe you're hot right now, but you could be the next Drake. You could be the next something.
Yeah.
You don't know. But... I mean, TK, like, fucking life. Or at least, like, 40-something years, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I be forgetting about my dog, TK. Free TK, man.
That's insane. He's a fucking...
I think he's a minor when he did that shit.
I think he's like 18, 19 now.
Yeah.
He's Jesus. Like, what? Yeah, he's going to be like a 40, 50-year-old man when he gets out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even going to be... Dude, he's not even the same person now, let alone... 10 years from now, let alone 30 years from then.
That's that hurt, bro. They
need to be revisited, because it's like, I mean, that conversation could go forever, but it's like, just like you're making such a finalized situation. I mean, that's it.
That's the system, bro.
That's insane.
That's the system, bro. That's all I'm gonna even say on that shit. I mean, Freedom Boys, they whatever they did to land them in that jam. You know what I'm saying? I hope it was worth it.
Dude, and people don't even really think about this. They're like, oh, people go to fucking prison. That sucks, and that sucks so fucking much.
Yeah.
But when they get out, what kind of life do they have?
Yeah.
They're gonna have to go to the streets to like sell or flip or like whatever the fuck they can do to make $1, right?
Shit,
dude.
That's where the issue is,
if they can't get some like credit around here and like, oh, let me flip this and like make some money and I keep doing that for you. If they can't even do that, they're fucking homeless.
Yeah.
If they don't have some family that'll help them out. And what does family want to do with old criminals? Fucking nothing, typically.
Yeah. That's the thing, dude.
It's like you're immediately creating a bad problem.
Getting back into society after spending a certain amount of time in any kind of penitentiary or anything, dude, it's like you're set up for failure. And it's like that's the thing is that they're betting 99% that you're going to be back. Like, and that's the fucked up part. Is like you basically are being put in a situation that you're not going to be able to get out of.
And you're assuming you're going to come back out mentally the same person. No, bro, you're going to be fucked. Because you're going to have a trauma of being like, anything could put me back in here.
It depends on them, man. You know, one thing I believe is for a person to not learn from their mistakes, that's your biggest mistake.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like whenever take, because you never know. It might switch up for take. I don't know who penny this is, but I'm going to just.
Did that just happen in your hand?
Nah, it was right here.
I thought it was just like, boom. I don't know whose penny that is.
Nah, it was right here, and then you know what I'm saying? But nah, like, because you never know what could happen for TK. Shit might get turned over. They might let my dog out, maybe 15, you know, because those cases can get appealed. You know what I'm saying?
We need to get Meek Mill's legal team on it, because Meek Mill was facing big time.
Jay-Z's legal team, because that's who got...
No, fucking Snoop's legal team. Snoop killed a guy.
Oh, that is fuck. I mean, he's murder charge. You can
get out of that shit, too.
You got money, you can beat any case, bro.
That was just a gun on a
like
tour
50
bus.
of them, though.
Well, didn't kill a guy.
I'm telling you, you got money, bro. You can beat a murder charge. Yeah. If you got money and people backing you, you can beat a murder charge.
You know what'd be really funny is if 6ix9ine became a lawyer.
No.
He's like, you know what you do? You tell.
Nah, but you see that his shit was whack though, bro. Like, you know, because bro knew what he was.
Silly person.
He knew what he was doing. Silly or not, you knew what you was doing before you got put into the spot to tell on somebody.
Look. If I'm them, I wouldn't have gave him the opportunity.
Yeah,
and I'm not putting you on because first off, the way you move, I don't know, dude. You already had like I do believe when he like set up with the Bloods that he was with, quote unquote with, he already had that case where he's like with an underage girl. I mean, it was like in that same ballpark of time. It was like
also you got to think like this is not the first person I'm gonna want in my crew because obviously it's a very talkative person.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It's like that's not the first type of person you want to have.
The only issue though. Like, so they came out with a documentary, and I was like real big, and I told you about this.
Yes, way too much.
It's called Supervillain. It's on HBO, and it's about 69. They go behind the scenes of like building 69, like what he was, Daniel Hernandez, and like what he turned into. But like, what's cool about it is like in between the segments, because they kind of do it in chapters, even though it's like one solid like hour and a half documentary.
Yeah,
like every 20 to 30 minutes. It'll show back to an action figure. And the action figure is a regular guy. And then the next 20 to 30 minutes, now he has tattoos. And then the next 20 to 30 minutes, now he has rainbow-colored hair and a grill. And then the last one is like him fully decked out, like a plaid shirt, tattoos, fucking Lambo behind him. And it's like, it shows them building a supervillain. And like, it shows the behind the scenes and him getting kidnapped and all that. And it's like, hold on, what the fuck was I talking about?
Wait, was that fake? The kidnapping part?
No, that was real.
Oh, he got okay.
He really got kidnapped by his own team. Why was I talking about that? Oh, because the reason why his team was like, yo, we're going to go with this guy is his sound was popping the fuck off.
Yeah.
And the producers happened to be in Bloods, and they were like, yeah, you can be with us. And it's like, we'll put you on. And then he's like, yo, I'll put on for this neighborhood, and we'll go there. And it just happened to work. And then he flipped on them and went to a different crew. But it was still in the Blood, so it's like...
Yeah.
And, I mean, you know, a lot of this shit...
That move alone should have been like... I mean, I know y'all recruited him from them, but it's like... You saw how easy he came over here? You think he's gonna...
And that's
he'll move. Too. He'll flip on y'all.
Yeah.
Although, like, it gets weird for them because it's like... If y'all... He says he did that because y'all started fucking this girl. So it's like, y'all got to talk about that beforehand. Hey, I'm going to go away to prison. Somebody needs to take care of her.
Yeah. Y'all got it, right?
You think she's just gonna chill for the rest of her life? She's a young female. What?
I'm telling you,
and
bro.
she's not ugly.
Oh.
It just go. I don't know, bro. A lot of that.
She
shit
got
facade.
6ix9ine's face on her
She's
face.
goofy. She's goofy.
She's goofy.
That's all that is. That's all that is, bro. She's fucking goofy. Like he's goofy. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You get what you get from people. You know
all
what
he
I'm saying?
is to this world now is entertainment.
Snitch. That's what he is. I'm telling you.
But I'm saying like people tune in because what he says is so like people get lost in the fact ludicrous. Like it's ludicrous. People get lost in the fact that like a lot of the times the things that we can't look away from are things that we aren't. But it's like things a car that
crash,
are
bro. Yeah, it's a car crash.
He's like a car crash of a personality. Like we would never be that. But we can't watch or we can't look away because it's like, what else is he gonna do? Like, what crazy shit is he gonna do?
Fucked
because
up, but it's true.
I'm not that, so I'm like, he's really gonna do that.
Yeah.
What else?
What did he just say?
I just feel like people like looking at the guy that everyone says this is not the person we need to be looking at. Like I want, and when I say people, I just mean
what is that called? Reverse psychology?
Yeah, like it's like okay. We telling you like or like you know black folk they be like man that man a snitch, you know what I'm saying, but then you got some of his fans it's like okay we know he snitched, we know he's yelling on the track, you know what I'm saying, he can rap a little bit, you know the beat's boppy, you know what I'm saying.
He cannot rap.
I don't know that the first jump I heard I can't even remember what the song
I don't think
called.
He's ever wrote a single of his rap. Okay,
you don't think so?
He's not Rashawn Stallworth.
What? Man, look. See, I don't know. See, I feel like the first track, I can't even remember what that shit called because he always got some goofy ass names. Like he's just so goofy. I don't know. I can't.
It'd be like Gumbo and fucking Fumbo and Yumbo.
What was that first track? I know y'all seen like his first come out. Like he was on the block. You know everybody.
Gummo was
that it?
Was the big one. That was the one
like,
that took the.
That was probably the big one.
Okay, well it was probably Gummo then, but that's the one I'm talking about. Yup. But when I heard that, I was like, I don't know nothing of this man, but this song right here is probably the hardest song of the fucking year.
It was either Gummo or Stupid blew the fuck up too. He's like, oh, you dumb.
Yeah, see, when he got to after Gummo, I was over it.
Yeah.
When he started doing the other shit,
grittier.
That's what I'm saying.
It was way
because
it was like the original like XXX shit. Like, do you remember when XXX was recording?
Dude, I was just about to say this.
In his
he
room?
was also very similar to like Kilazami, I think is how you say his name. It was like City Morgue. Do you know City Morgue? It's like a big New York group. Like they're like a little darker, but they rap similar to how like 6ix9ine rapped when he first started.
I think I heard of City Morgue,
but it reminded me of
Kilazami
that kind
is
of
so fucking
style of shit.
That's how you say his name.
Nah, but it's like okay, you know, and I guess that's what hurt me looking at 6ix9ine because it's like I partially believed in what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I heard your shit. You know, you was real gritty. You had all the Bloods and shit on there. You even had some Crips on the block. But
wow, I said that backwards. It's not Kilazami. It's Zilla Kami.
Yeah, I can see how you said it. I can see that. But nah, bro, he painted a picture.
Oh, that's a good.
Dude, he's fucking great though.
I'm gonna check bro out. Bro. Nah, he painted a picture though, bro. So it's like, okay, I'm hearing what you talking about. I'm hearing what you saying you on. And then you gonna snitch. Then you gonna tell you speaking on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gonna tell. That's the one rule that you just not supposed to break is telling on somebody out here in these streets like that. Like,
did you watch his interview with Whack 100 and the fuck
DJ Academic?
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot his name.
Nah, bro.
Dude, it's an entertaining interview, and I only bring this up because Whack hits him with so many facts that fucking 6ix9ine has a way to talk that he doesn't say anything, but he says space. So many words that he'll be like, figure this.
Yeah, he'll just go.
You'll be like, what's your favorite color? And he'll be like, check this out.
Yeah, he just fills space with fucking nothing.
If you was at home.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, dude,
answer the what are you doing?
Answer the fucking question.
And that's what I'm saying. I tuned out, bro.
He's a character. He's not.
Exactly. And I'm over that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when I was like, okay, I really want to make it. I'm looking at people like this, and it's like I can't. Part of me knows that I can't just be hating on folks. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna get you nowhere. But it's like I'm looking. It's like, do you really gotta do shit like this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of that is what made me get rid of the whole moniker of Ray Deuce. Is like I want motherfuckers to know it's me when they listening to me. Like
put on nothing.
Word, you feel me? Like 6ix9ine, I couldn't do shit like that, bro. Like it's like you say, like and part of me just flipped it off. Like I don't want to watch, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about, bro. Like I dead ass unfollowed fucking XXL's Instagram account because that's all they was fucking posting. Dude. I was like, I'm tired of seeing this man, bro.
And a lot of the freshmen will be like that type of artist. Or they have
2016 I thought was gonna be like that, and then I seen what the 2016 freshman class became, like Kodak, fucking 21, goddamn Lil Yachty, like
Lil Uzi was on that. I think
Lil Uzi was on it. You goddamn, it's one more cat, and he like the real deal lyrical cat in the group. I feel like I can't remember. He got dreads.
It wasn't Denzel Curry.
It was Denzel Curry. It was Denzel Curry.
Banger.
Dude, Denzel Curry, fucking people sleep on him too much.
And it's why I don't even bump Denzel, but I feel like he hard. I heard a couple tracks from him just because he piqued my curiosity from the XXL.
Everybody heard fucking Ultimate.
Mm-hmm. I've heard Ultimate.
Bro, you have.
Have I?
You have.
Yeah.
You just know the fucking. At some point, yeah. It's, dude, it was, I think it was like fucking popping on fucking TikTok.
There's another song that was like really huge that he came out with.
I can't recall.
This is it.
Yeah.
Oh, that I am the one that's okay. I have heard it. That was Denzel. That's why. See,
dude.
I be zoned out. But
this is also one of his super big. I fucking love his beats. ULT.
I don't think I heard it, man.
It sounds like the intros to a lot of his beats sound like out of tune pianos. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
like
what?
you play like a piano in a basement that's out of tune.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Like that shit. That's what's
so good. Like whoever his producer is, must be into rock and roll because he has like a vibe. Because Denzel sounds like he's on fire when he's rapping. He sounds like he's like, if I don't rap this fast enough, I'm gonna burn
out.
Listen,
burn the fuck up.
Yeah.
God, there's.
Is he from Florida?
Yeah, Denzel Curry. Yeah.
Where? Orlando?
Fucking, I can't remember where he's from. But, like, so many people at the same time fucking popped off from, like, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
We ran on a streak, bro. We had fucking Poya, which is, like, real big for going with, like, Suicide Boys. Like, people know that sound from that. You fucking Lil Peep. So many fucking Lils.
So many Lils.
What was the fucking dude that was with Lil Pump?
See,
Smoke Perp.
See, them the cats I wasn't
Ghost
jamming.
Man.
And I didn't even know they was from Florida like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's so many Florida fucking artists. What was I just looking up?
Where Denzel Curry's from.
Oh, yeah.
See, I bump a lot of, like, West Coast shit. He bumps a lot of that kind of stuff, and I still bump.
Dude, that is so wild. I never even thought about that. Like, I'm so East Coast. He's so West Coast.
I'm so West Coast, dude.
He's, like, too short West Coast.
I'm too short.
E40,
that's what I was on, bro.
Like, that type of shit.
That's what I was on, too, though, bro. And I don't know. Like, part of me hates it because it's, like...
Carroll City, Florida, which is it's, like, around where...
Is it Upper Miami?
The Hurricanes are... it's in Miami. It's around the hurricane, like where they recruit kind of thing.
Nah, bro. I definitely, like... It kills me to be like, okay, I fuck with West Coast music more. I don't know, just they lyricism, like, because I know what to expect.
Yeah,
when I hear a Florida artist, like, and not to take nothing away.
Wow,
it's just
fucking Kodak Black, Triple X, Rick Ross, Denzel Curry, Ski Master, Some God, Flow Rider.
Flow Rider, what? He got everybody through the hug.
Well, first off, not a rapper.
Is T-Pain's
T-Pain?
That's a pop artist, if you want to call Flow Rider anything.
Yeah, Flow Rider pop.
Broadway, T-Pain. I mean, Bad Baby.
He's from Florida.
I guess so.
But I see what you mean about like the West Coast shit. It's like a West Coast rapper right off rip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not only like cadence, but the style of beats that they're gonna have. Like you kind of know what to expect.
The same way about Florida rappers, but that's probably
exactly. And I don't know. I like diving into music. I was listening to a lot of artists that were from the West Coast or like New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just got that type of feel for my artistry, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what I'd be talking about if I only heard motherfuckers like local from Florida or I was just bumping people down here. Like,
well, sometimes it's we're going so long on this one, but dude, I fucking love you. Like, I love talking to you. But like some of the people like will be in a location and they don't sound anything like it because their inspiration is from another location. Like, how many people did fucking 3 6 Mafia inspire that isn't from Atlanta? Like true. Fucking almost all of Florida has been inspired by 3 6 Mafia because they have such a fucking particular sound back then. Like City Morgue, Zillakami, and I can't remember the other guy's name in it. They sound like Florida. They don't sound like New York. But then like 6ix9ine, like when he first started, had a taste of Florida, but it was like New York, like drill a little bit. You know, it was like. It's a little bit of everything. Like, everybody sounds like somebody, but, like, yeah, it's definitely who you're inspired by. Like, you, I feel like, don't sound like you're from Pensacola, Florida.
No, for sure.
Yeah, motherfuckers wouldn't put two and two together for sure. But
no, like, if I heard you, I'd be like, I don't know. You're from a fucking producing machine. Like, I wouldn't even know. Like, an industry plant is, like, do you know what an industry plant is? It's like when somebody sounds too good, it's like they made a success overnight and it just sounds like they're getting literally hits pumped into them. Like Ian Dior is considered like an industry plant. Like people think he is because everything he does is like fucking popping the fuck off. Like everything.
Yeah.
Like you sound to me like an industry plant because everything is so good to me.
Word.
But I know it's not for everybody, but because everybody dumb.
I mean, you know, I'm fucking with people who fuck with me for sure, man. Like my intentions isn't to necessarily take over the city or nothing like that. Like I'm just trying to figure out who,
you're doing you, bro.
Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to figure out who fucking with me while I'm out here because I could have easily been like, okay, I'm going to Texas. I'm taking my talents to Texas, or I'm finna go to California, or hell, I would have went to Utah. Like I feel like Utah, I would have been blazing in Utah, dog. Like I don't know, that's just me, random thought. But you know what I'm saying?
Utah's like, a good state, man.
Oh, I stayed out there for a little bit.
Utah, it was rips,
dude. Be the face of Utah.
Bruh.
And I wanted to. When I went out there, I was like 18, so I couldn't even get into like the clubs or nothing. Like they pretty strict. They want, unless you like 21, you can't get in there. So you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even get to hang out and meet nobody at the club scenes in Utah. I'd definitely go back to Utah.
Dude, it's off topic, but it's very similar to like what you're saying. You know, Dave Chappelle was so young when he started comedy that he would only be able to do a set and then he'd have to leave because he wasn't old enough to be in the
club.
The clubs that he performed at.
Yeah.
That's wild. See, if
like 17 going.
That could have been you.
It could have been me. I ain't hold out long enough.
That's okay. You're a different legend, bro. Yeah, you're a different legend.
I'll come back.
You're like Kanye and Kobe, and he's like, I already go hard, and he goes, go harder, and he's like, I can't go no harder. He goes, be different.
For real, and that's how I think. For real, like it's like, well, I could do something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you don't did everything. Bro, just chill.
You're leaving your own footprints, bro. Yeah. You don't have to be like nobody else. You're like you.
Yes, Lord. Yes, sir. That's all I'm on, bro.
I hate to wrap this because I literally feel like I could talk to you forever. But I really do because like we are vibing on music and I love fucking talking to people about music. But I seriously can't thank you enough for coming on, bro.
I appreciate y'all,
Thank you for coming, man.
Thank y'all for having me on this motherfucker. I ain't expected for real. When y'all hit me, I was like, oh, shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, honestly, it's surprising that, or I felt surprised that you were like, hell yeah, dude. I was like, wow, that was too easy.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
it just made me feel like, dude, that, like, it felt like you know when you don't expect to have a really good day all of a sudden and you have a really good day?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. I was like, oh, damn, dude. Tight.
Nah, bro, cause I don't know, cause I don't get it a lot. Or I mean, don't get me wrong, I done did like since That Boy Good dropped, I done did a couple podcasts, you know, maybe a few of them, but at the same time, it's like I ain't see this for myself. Just being able to sit on the couch and have a conversation. Like I used to wonder like how that shit went. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, do they have these questions? You know, some people have sent me like the little preset questions, and that's cool, whatever. But it's like, you know, what do they do in order to come in here and just chill and talk about shit? Like
that's one thing that we have like we tried to do that in the beginning of like having set lists and shit like that, or like what we're gonna talk about. But honestly, we found it so much better just to sit and just like literally never chat it up. You know what I'm saying?
Like this dry erase board used to be like things that like
points we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, and guess what? We would hit one. We'd start one of those topics and never go back to the board. So I was like, we shouldn't have that thing. We should just freestyle.
Right.
Yeah. That board lasted maybe 3 podcasts and we were like fucking going.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all found y'all niche though, bro. But
and you know what really creates these questions? Bro, all I did was listen to your music.
Yeah.
Word. That was it.
Yeah. And just get to
you
sit
said
and vibe
everything
in here
you needed to say in the album. Yeah. I could feel the hard work, the dedication, the time that was spent on it, 100%. The experiences, the stories.
Word.
Like, it said everything that made me curious about all the other things that I've asked about.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad, man. Look, I appreciate y'all listening, bro. You know, I'm about to get into a whole another rant and shit, but I appreciate y'all and shit,
we will definitely have you back on anytime you want to come back.
For sure, bro. Sure. Yeah, hit me anytime, dog.
Dude, before we get up out of here, though, do you want to shout out Instagram handles, any people to hit you up? Yeah, projects.
Follow me on Instagram real quick. Rashawn something. Don't add the G at the end. So RASHAWN something. You know, YouTube Rashawn Stallworth, Facebook Rashawn Stallworth. I would give y'all the Twitter, but I'm gonna let y'all find that because the Twitter is where I get a little antsy. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, shout out Mother Color. You know, shout out Mother's Kitchen. Shout out Jody Joe. Shout out Jody Joe's Smoothie Joints. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy 920. You know, shout out my dog Kiki, because, you know what I'm saying, she done hold it down for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, by the way, I heard that reference on a Pimp Named God.
That Kiki. That's her real name.
Dude, you gotta look at it. Was so
that's
good.
Her real name, bro. Yeah, she done had it down for your boy, man. So shout out to Kiki, bro. If you know me, it's shout out to you, man. Like, cause it's so many people that don't help me on this journey, bro. And I'll be damned if I forget about their ass. You know, I just know like I say, you know, we on long on this bit, so I ain't gonna put a whole goddamn.
Oh, you're good, bro.
A whole scroll out.
Also, shout out Josh Sadiq for putting us on you,
yeah,
bro.
dude, for real.
Shout out Josh Sadiq, man.
Before we get up out of here too.
Yeah.
We got a shout out real quick.
Dave Van Auken, bro.
Dave Van Auken came through.
And if you watch the last podcast, Dave, I am so sorry. I was wearing your shirt, but we got lost in conversation and I did not shout you out. But I definitely meant to.
Yeah.
So that's my fault.
And next time you come up here, I'm going to be here, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Heavy Cream Hitter is ready, dude.
He's ready to talk about the hazelnut.
The hazelnut hitter, baby. What's up, dog?
Whatever you want to talk about, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got a show. I got a couple shows in October. But October 22nd, I'm going to be at Dixieland Rocks over there on Palafox. You know what I'm saying? Come catch me over there. October 23rd, Fort Walton Beach, Downtown Music Hall.
Hell yeah.
If y'all ain't doing shit, it's a costume party show over there. So, you know, if you trying to come dressed up, you might can win $100.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I
got
one
pretty good costume.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Funny, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah,
shit.
But
hell yeah.
Love
thank you so much
bro.
for coming on, bro.
Yeah,
seriously,
sir,
dude. Thank you so much, man.
Yes,
seriously.
Sir.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're going to get the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee yee. Yee yee.